There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming out, we can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fuel for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now, we can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable.
Bryce Austin, 23, midfield.
Jared Boozy, number 31, goalkeeper.
Jaden Ingen, number 6, center back.
I'm AJ Foz, number 1, and I play striker.
Colin Goff, number 3, left back.
I'm Jacob Hardy, goalkeeper, number 0.
I'm Tyler Hepner, number 16, and I'm a winger.
I'm Jackson Lane. I'm number 19 and I play in the midfield.
Elliot Lipsack, number 2, left forward.
Michael Root, number 7, and play forward.
I'm Carson Schwartz, number 14, midfielder. My favorite non-game memory is probably just, the bus rides. I would say GNAC, but you've probably heard that a lot. That was a good memory, but I'll just say the bus rides with my teammates.
It's all the way back to freshman year, and hearing from like Evan Hayden and John Erickson, them talking about Matt Munch and all the stupid stuff that's happened to him, especially when he got hit by a cop car at 2 a.m. going to McDonald's.
I would probably say whenever we warm up at Morrison, just being able to be in their indoor facilities is awesome.
I would probably have to say Kicksford here this year. That was pretty fun.
Brant Spath pulled up to practice and said he was late because he hit a kid.
Definitely going to say GNAC last year. Not going to say why, but that's it.
Non-game, GNAC of last year.
Probably last year at GNAC.
Norfolk GNAC, enough said. That's it.
It has to be GNAC for sure.
Bryce clogging up the toilet in our hotel.
The ceiling monks, let's a funk flow. Someone's fucking junk, yo, I'll bust them in the eye. And then I'll take the punks out. Feeling funkin', amps in a trunk. And I got more rhymes than this cops at a Dunkin' Donut shop. Sure enough, I got props from the kids on the hill. Plus my mom and my pops. I came to get down, get down. Jump, 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 jump. I'll serve your ass like John McEnroe.
Probably scoring my first ever career goal versus Bellevue East at the beginning of senior year.
I've had a lot of favorite game moments, I'd say, but it's hard not to choose the state championship goal that I scored.
My favorite game moment would have to be the state championship last year. That feeling was just amazing.
Scoring against Omaha South to take us to the state finals.
Probably getting on at Morrison. That was a lot of fun. Being able to play on Morrison. So.
Coming up with that big save against Omaha South in the state semifinals last year, it was probably one of the best saves I've made all season. So it's just something that I always go back to and remember.
Had to be last year at the state finals. Game at the state finals was definitely a pretty special moment.
Creighton Prep last year in the state quarterfinals, and getting revenge by beating them in a PK shootout.
My best in-game moment, probably winning state.
Best game moment memory for me would be any time that I've scored in a varsity match.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got trouble, and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, big and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny.
All right, so coaches, we're definitely putting Mishu in goal. He's unstoppable.
I'll put Mishu at goal, probably just because then we can have easy goal scoring opportunities since we all know he's not a good goalkeeper.
Steinberg, he's actually a pretty good finisher, so I could see him slotting a couple in. We'll put Salzman in the midfield. Ortega will be in the midfield too, and then Mendenhall, he's just a big guy. He'll play defense.
Chadwick will be up top.
Chaddock might accidentally poke in one.
Chaddock, we'll put him at outside back. He's the least damaged there.
Mendy's gonna get megged at least 50 times.
They'd be winded within the first 15, so after that, it'd be a blowout.
Royce or AJ, they're going to break some ankles, probably Chaddock's.
It would be over at halftime though, because Mishu would sprain his back or something.
Mishu, he'll probably get 1-2 decent saves if he plays goalie, but that's about it.
Definitely dominate. We're going to go all attack. We don't need any defense. They don't have much offensive power.
I'm probably 4-0. I'll give him 4-1. Coach Ortega would probably bang one in there. But yeah, they couldn't play more than a half.
Mercy rule's not a thing. It'll probably be about 55-0. Steinbrook might get lucky on one.
And we would absolutely destroy them.
We're going to mercy rule them 10-0, and that'll be a game.
The Cyclones would definitely beat the coaches. A lot to a little.
Score's going to be like 47-0, maybe 1.
10-0 mercy rule first half.
they're gonna get crushed.
6v6 game, the coaches would win because they would call fouls on us and they would cheat and say that goal doesn't count, even though we scored probably 20 times, 25 times. The coaches would win.
Well, we would definitely try our hardest to beat them, but I think the coaches are just too good, and I think they would just beat us pretty bad.
Another dark night in the city, and my prospects looking thin. The survival of the fittest. It's a law in the world I live in. I was not born to be a fighter, but now's the time I have to learn. Keep my head above the water. Gotta play with fire, but not get burned. I gotta stand up. I gotta face it. Don't wanna lose it. I wanna taste it while it's hot. Don't wanna waste it. I need it so bad. I'm gonna win. Yeah, I'm gonna win. You see, it's a matter of pride. Deep down inside, I'm gonna win. Yeah, I'm gonna win. Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that conjure, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. 'Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull up. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like, hey. All we do is win. You riding or what? 'Cause we riding tonight. Now she riding with me 'cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Dear soccer.
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 The beautiful game.
You've been around since I was in the 2nd grade.
You've been part of my life for 13-ish, 14-ish years.
Giving me a great group of friends that I've met since I was 9 years old to now.
You brought me a lot of friends, strengthened a lot of relationships.
Big thanks to you for introducing me to friends that would still be my friends today.
It's brought many friends into my life that probably I would have never met if I didn't play soccer.
Teammates and friends that I have created.
You have brought me together with friends that are now family.
Thanks for bringing me friends that I will have forever, just memories that I'll have forever.
I've met so many good, different people, had so many opportunities come up because of soccer.
Making great friends during the times.
I just want to thank you for all the memories that you've given me and all the friendships that I've gained and the brotherhood that I've experienced through all this.
Thanks for teaching me lots of life lessons, such as
Just don't quit, because even if you don't try it at first, or you've only done it for a little bit, stick with it.
I've always learned just don't give up no matter what. I've not always been the most skillful soccer player, but always just putting in the hard work.
You've taught me it doesn't matter what happens, but there's always the next step. You can always keep improving.
Thanks for teaching me what it takes to achieve greatness and achieve success in anything.
It's taught me a lot about life, more than anything.
Soccer has always been a great way to teach character.
You've given me experiences that I never would have had. Sometimes you're a pain. Sometimes you're frustrating when you don't put the ball in the back of the net. But you're also one of the highest joys I've ever experienced.
So it's not so much about the ball and the goal and all that as much as it is about the friends and the family that I've gained through soccer.
introducing me to something I love so much.
I want to thank you for always being there for me and
giving me something to do during free time, whenever I feel sad, mad, upset, happy. You have always given me an outlet to.
Thank you for just always being there for when I just need to get away from something. I could just go out and play soccer.
make you win and you lose some games.
Worked out for the best because we won the state championship.
Going out with those guys, walking out hand in hand with them, has just been a really special experience my senior year. And I've just been truly blessed with just a great group of friends and a great group of memories that I'll never forget.
Soccer, you've given me the luckiness of shedding blood, tears, and sweat with all the other boys on the team.
Teach me about how life has highs and lows in it. Winning a state championship with friends since day one. Lows, just teaching you that life gets better. You just gotta keep working, move on.
Because good things could come out of it, great things could come out of it.
Had some ups and downs between losing games, winning games.
Being a safe haven when all of your ups and downs, and just being a constant in my life when everything changes.
My senior season, as I approach some of my final games, I'm just really grateful for all the memories that you've given me.
I know that when I step on the field for the last time, it's going to be something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Has made such an impact in my life and became the person who I am today.
Now soccer is just a thing, but the team and all the friends and all the people that I've met through it, that's what encompasses soccer for me right now.
We've had our rough times, but we've had our good times, soccer. And I'll never forget you.
Dear soccer, you have given me the life that I wish could go on more rather than just these 4 years.
Soccer is just the biggest thing, and it's always been there for me.
This is the sport I love, and this is what I love to do.
Dear soccer, it has been great. Been a good run.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you forget, and all these reckless nights
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out.
That's the last one. Alright. Cyclones on 3! 1, 2, 3, Cyclones!
I want to thank you. I want to thank my parents, my coaches, and my teammates for making me the person I am today.
I'd just like to thank God, most importantly, for the gifts and talents He has given me. Without Him and putting me in these spots with opportunities to play Cyclones and to continue just throughout my whole career, couldn't have done it without Him. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all the long trips they've taken me to Lincoln, Omaha, Kansas City, Denver, all of that, for all the tournaments throughout Cyclones and United and everything. I'd like to thank them. I'd like to thank all my coaches, Charles and Tony and Steinberg, miss you, Chaddock, Mendy, especially this year. And I'd just like to thank all of those coaches and Ortega for helping me along my way and becoming me the athlete who I am, and also for believing in me and showing the talents I could have as a goalkeeper. And I just appreciate all the memories I made and for all the teammates along the way to help.
Thank you to, first and foremost, my mom. She does basically everything around the house, all the stuff off camera that nobody really sees. Thank you to my sister, my dad for their support. Coaches, definitely, because without them we aren't half as good as players as we are today. They don't put us in spots where we are destined to fail without a purpose, to set us up for success. Thank you to all the other parents who have set up team meals and coordinated meals on the road and all sorts of other things. Thank you to my teammates for being the best guys around. They're such a joy to be around on a daily experience. Thank you to the community. That state championship game my junior year, there were so many people that showed up, and I know so many people watched on TV. Like the support from our community is absolutely outstanding. So big thanks to them as well.
I just want to say thank you to my parents for getting me into this sport. I knew that my dad wanted me to be a big old football guy, but as you can tell, probably not the biggest on the field and probably would be the smallest on the football field. So I'm glad I stuck with soccer. I want to say thank you to Charles, thank you to my dad for starting the Cyclones. So that started basically everything. I have a tattoo of, I have a tattoo of the Cyclones logo on my calf because that's where everything started for me and for all the other seniors. It's where we all kind of fell in love with this sport. I want to say thank you to Steinbrook, Matt Bice, all the other coaches that have been along on this journey. And I just want to say thank you to soccer.
I would like to thank my parents, my mom and dad. Ever since I've been 9 years old, they've been taking me to games, taking me to practices, washing all of my gear, doing everything that I could ever ask for. And then I'd also like to thank Charles. You know, that day when he came up to us in church and asked my parents if I would like to be on the Cyclones, it was just changed my life. I'd like to thank Coach Bice and Coach Nate Mishu for helping me develop myself into a better player through Nebraska United. I'd like to thank all the coaches at the Kearney High program. They just really helped me not only become a better soccer player, but a better person, and I'm just super grateful for everything all those people have given to me, and I'll never forget them.
Thank you to the coaches for putting in the hours of hard work behind the scenes to make sure that we're successful and that we're all organized. Thank you to my parents for always taking me to soccer games, soccer practices, washing my dirty socks, putting up with my stinky gloves. Thank you to my teammates for always pushing me to be better and always putting on a smile on your face whenever you go to practice.
I just want to thank my parents for getting me involved and constantly telling me when the games are, when the practices are, taking me to the games, taking me to the tournaments, to the practices, laughing with me, crying with me, celebrating with me. You guys have been there through it all, and I just want to thank you. Thank you to the coaches for investing your countless hours into me and my team. Thank you for caring about us more than just soccer players, caring about us as people and helping us grow as individuals and soccer players. And thank you to my teammates for sticking with me, always having my back. Love you guys.
I want to thank my parents for everything they've done, traveling probably thousands of miles over the last 10 years for soccer. Thank you, Mom, for helping me do laundry, teach me how to do laundry, or else I'd probably have the stinkiest clothes in the state. I just want to thank the coaches for helping me progress to where I'm at now, building my character, helping me overcome some things in life, and always being able to having someone to talk to. I want to thank my friends for the support they've given me, my teammates for all the love they've given and all the memories, the jokes that I'll cherish forever.
I would just like to thank Coach Steinberg first off. He's done so much for this team, just poured his heart into it, just taking us to Czech. He had to do so much for that, just deciding teams, tough decisions, and he's just always done what's best for the team. And I'd like to thank my parents, of course, for getting me to all the soccer practices, to just helping me stay on time to stuff, especially. Struggle with that. And just thank you to all my teammates who are always there, just trying to make each other better, helping me get better just since I was just elementary schooler playing soccer at recess.
I want to thank Charles for the upbringing of me and everyone else on the Cyclones team. I want to thank Chaddock for keeping me and everyone else's grades in line. And last, I want to thank my mom for pushing me as hard as I can go all 4 years of soccer.
I want to say thank you to my parents for supporting me throughout my soccer career. I also want to say thanks to my teammates for pushing me to be the best I can be. I want to say thank you to Charles and Tony for showing me the game of soccer and giving me my roots in the game. And I want to also say thanks to Coach Steinberg and the high school coaching staff for trusting in me and my teammates and showing us how to play the right way and just giving us something to feel good about.
For years and years, I chased their cheers across crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you